Hello, this is Leech83, how we doing? Welcome to a little update on transfer techniques on FIFA 16. Now basically, as you know, there's a title update coming out which is going to remove the ability to bin snipe players for the minimum price, because now players are going to be preset to their maximum buy now, and you'll have to obviously adjust that before you list them. Now what we want to be looking to do is to try and find out different techniques. Now obviously the update isn't live yet, so these things are all kind of trial and error, but I find one way that's kind of very popular is mass bidding. Finding a player, get their price that they're currently getting bought now for, so find their buy it now price, and then find what your margin is for profit, so maybe like 200 or 300 coins per player. So then you want to find that player and bid on as many of them as you can. So I've got a couple of examples of the ones that I've been trying to pick up here. We've got these Marquinhos here that I was putting bids of 2200 on, because he was currently quick selling buy now for 2,600 coins, so just try to make a couple hundred on him. The Aaron Ramsey's, he's currently getting bought now for about 3,500, so I put in bids about 3,000 on him. And these Angelo Obonas, I put bids of 1,200 coins on, because he's currently getting bought now for about 1,400 to 1,500 coins. And that's been my kind of 4 main examples that I've been trying to do. The Valbuena's there as well. We've been trying to pick up him for about 2,000, because he's going for about 2,500. So you want to kind of find about 200 or 300 to maybe 500 coins of a difference between enough there. After EA tax, you're going to make a couple of hundred coins per profit per card. Now, and put the bids on as many of them as you can afford to do at that time. As you can see, I've been outbid on quite a lot of them. You're not going to win them all. You're only going to pick up maybe about 5% of the ones that you actually put on. But you want to put your bids on as many of them as you possibly can, and then go away and play a game or do something else, and then come back to your transfer targets and find out how many of you've won. I find it's best to maybe put your bids on for maybe like 35 minutes up to about 40 minutes, and then go away and maybe play 1 or 2 games, and then come back and see if you've won any. If you've won any, then obviously list them up for the price they're being bought now for, and then move on to your next players and put your bids on them, and then the same, rinse and repeat. It's all kind of trial and error, and as I say, you're not going to win them all. There's going to be some that you're going to be obviously outbid on. In particular, at this time on a Sunday afternoon, you're going to be outbid on quite a lot of them. So this technique's obviously better when it's not peak time. You find your kind of, as I say, it's going to be trial and error. You'll find your time and your players that you can be able to use and put your bids on as many of them as you can. As you can see, I've been outbid on a shit ton of these. This one has been bought now, and it's just a kind of, I think I've actually won this Arbona here. You just want to find the ones that you can use. Yeah, I've been able to pick up this Arbona here for 1,200 coins, and we're then going to relist them up for a buy now of 1,400 coins. As I say, the profit margin isn't great, but you just want to kind of find your range of like a kind of enough where you can make a profit and see how it goes. So I mean, I'm only making 130 coins on that Arbona, but it's still something. If you can pick up maybe 3 or 4 of them, you're going to be able to build up your coin base each time you do it. So put your bids on your players, go and do something else, and then come back to them. If you've won any, then list them up for the price that you're going for. As you can see, I've got that Arbona, I list him up for 1,400, and he's sold right away. So there's 130 coins of a profit on that particular card, and these are just some shitty silvers that I haven't listed yet that may or may not sell. So that's basically what you want to do. Mass bid on as many of them as you can afford to put your bids on for obviously your time and your price range. Do it with maybe 3-4 players. Go play a game, come back, see if you've won them. If you've won them, list them up. If not, then move on and find another range of players and do the same again. And as I say, trial and error, but constant kind of doing this is a decent method of still being able to make some profit on the cards that you've got. As I say, at the moment, bin sniping is you're still able to do that. So keep at it, keep trying to pick up those deals that you can possibly get. And then once this update goes live, you're going to need to find kind of new methods to get your trading. Mass bidding is probably going to be one of the most popular. It was one of the most popular in FIFA 15. It's something that I used previously, and it's a good kind of simple way of doing things. It's not you're not sitting there for half an hour trying to pick up one player. You just put all your bids on, go and play a game, come back, and you might have done it. Sorry for repeating myself, but that's basically all you kind of want to do. Hopefully you can use this technique to your advantage. Hopefully you can pick up a couple of deals. If it works for you, you can let me know in the comments that it's worked. As I say, it's one of those trial and error things. But hopefully you found this helpful. If you have, then please drop a like on the video, subscribe if you don't already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.